YouTube! My name is Scott, and welcome to another episode of Opinions No One Cares About. The video series that's only recommended by 3 out of 5 dentists. The 5th one was against it, and the 4th one didn't want to take a bribe. In keeping with this channel's pledge to discuss things that are fresh and topical, let's take a look at Back to the Future 2. Now, you might be asking yourself, or me if you somehow think this is a conversation, what can you possibly say about Back to the Future that hasn't already been said? To which I would answer, again, if this was a conversation, shut up, I said Back to the Future 2. Now, do I have issues with the plot of the movie? Kind of. I have a theory about the trilogy as a whole that I haven't quite fleshed out yet, but this video isn't about that. It's about one scene in particular. November 12th, 1955. Just outside the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, George McFly has finally grown a spine and knocked Biff Tannen on his ass. His time-traveling son Marty is there, as we know, but neither of them notices the other Marty, who has arrived from approximately 1 day later in his personal timeline, in an effort to steal Gray's sports almanac from Biff. So Marty kneels down by Biff, that's Marty 2.0, saying he knows CPR, leading the guy next to him to ask, "What's CPR?" Marty solves that problem by punching Biff out again and stealing the almanac from him, leading the guy kneeling by him to think that he stole Biff's wallet. So, I'm not sure what's wrong with me, but I've thought about this guy a lot. His appearance in the movie lasted, I think, like 12 seconds. He has no discernible effect on the plot except for sending Biff after Marty 2.0, and yet, he's just so compelling because not only is he kind of weird, you find yourself wondering why his character was even a thing. Seriously, look at it again. When Biff comes to, Marty punches him out. Then he takes the almanac from him, which is the size of a magazine, and runs off, leading this guy to believe that he stole Biff's wallet. So, first off, what is this guy's thing with wallets? And is it even a thing? He mistook a folded magazine for one. Those are very different sizes. He thinks he knows what it looks like when they're stolen because he accuses Marty of it, and then remarks to everyone standing around that he just took that guy's wallet! When I was Googling Back to the Future 2 for this video, autocorrect actually filled in the wallet guy part. We have immortalized this character based on his predilection for wallets, and he doesn't seem to know what they look like. Also, he called Biff that guy. Does he not know who Biff Tannen is? Does he even go to Hill Valley High? Is this town big enough that it could have 2 high schools filled with people in their early 20s at best? But if you've seen the movie, you know as well as I do that it doesn't stop there. Once Biff regains consciousness, obviously he wants to know where Marty is. This guy doesn't know who that is, but he does know where the guy in the hat went. And as Biff runs off, he points out that he thinks Marty stole his wallet. And there it is. Biff immediately reaches for his back pocket where he thinks his wallet should be. The place that wallet guy apparently didn't think of because he saw Marty take the almanac from Biff's jacket pocket. And then, just to put a cherry on this weird little cake, wallet guy turns back around to all the people that have been there literally as long as he has and witnessed everything right alongside him and repeats,
"I think he took his wallet."
Honestly, I find it hard to believe anyone is this dumb. How do you use the word wallet 4 times in the span of a few minutes without knowing what they look like or where someone would keep them on their body? But it is also entirely possible that this was the turning point in Wallet Guy's life. Perhaps witnessing the robbing of an unconscious bully by a strange man in a black hat created a sense of injustice within the man, and he vowed that night that no wallet would go stolen again, not on his watch. So he plans, and he schemes, and sketches, and designs, and tests until he comes up with the wallet chain. Wallet chains actually did come into prominence in the 50s. They were popularized by biker gangs as a measure of practicality. And I think that this man is the one who invented them. And I'm sure he took a little while, shopping it around before he found his niche with the bikers, which did eventually spread. But I hope now he's successful and happy. It's been 60 years, so alive. And, he can thank the fictional Marty McFly for one more thing that kid brought into the world thanks to the Back to the Future trilogy. Also, Marty, thanks for the rock music that Chuck Berry apparently heard over the phone and copied perfectly. Now, I'd like to end this
Dad.
video... Hold on. What is it?
Can I have some money?
What do you need money for?
Ice cream.
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm a little busy. How about not right now?
Okay.
Okay, great. I think there's something over here that I wanted to... Yeah, fine. Alright, whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, I'd like to end this video with a tribute to the actor Wesley Mann. If he looks familiar, obviously I've been talking about him and doing video of him for how long now? But it goes a little deeper than that. If you watch TV at any point between 1988 and now, you probably saw him in something. And I just wanted to say, thank you, Mr. Mann, no matter how weird that sounds. You took a character that by all rights should have been consigned to the trash bin of history and made him so oddly compelling that people like me are still talking about him, 30 years later. So compelling that he's literally known as Wallet Guy even though you were credited as CPR Kid. That takes some skill, I think. And also, props to whatever magic serum kept you so youthful looking, since you were literally 35 years old when this movie was made. If you're ever in town, let's go grab a drink. Don't worry, I keep my wallet. I think she took my wallet! Hey everybody, Scott here, and I finally learned how to make an end screen. So, if you like this video, do all the usual YouTube stuff. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, this has been Opinions No One Cares About. Everyone has opinions. This one was mine.